bookaholics, it's Isabel and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about all of the characters I hate. Now, hate is a strong word, but it's appropriate for this video because these characters I absolutely hate to my very core. I don't feel bad about saying that because the characters I'm going to be talking about in here are plain either evil or they are just making such bad choices that just make them a not good person and I just hate them for it. I'm gonna have fun talking about these characters because I absolutely love talking about characters I hate. So let's just get right into it. So the first character I'm gonna talk about, Tamlin from A Court of Mist and Fury. I'm not the biggest fan of this series. Like, it's fine. It's not great. I don't think it needs a hype. But man, do I agree that Tamlin is an asshole. Tamlin in the first one, I didn't have like the highest feelings for him, but like he was still a decent guy. Like, he was fine. This book, wow, he is an absolute asshole and he just flips how he just like acts and how he treats the girl he loves, which I can't remember her name right now, so it's fine. He is not a nice guy. He is an asshole, especially in this book. Who knows, maybe he somehow redeems himself in A Court of Wings and Ruin, but I really doubt it. At least he won't redeem himself in my eyes because he's an abusive, possessive ass. Yeah, I do not like Tamlin at all. I'm sure there's going to be a excuse for how he acts. To be honest, Rysand isn't in my best books either, but if I was going to choose, it would be Rysand because he is the best of two evils because they're both not the best person. Tamlin is such an asshole and like not a redeemable asshole. Like possibly maybe he will end up being redeemable somehow in this series because all of the hot guys somehow are redeemable at some point. I don't know, but like not in my eyes. He's an ass and I just hate him. The next character I hate, Sebastian from the Mortal Instrument series. I'm going with Sebastian and not Valentine because Valentine, he's not a nice guy. I wouldn't say evil. It's just that he has a different viewpoint that ends up making other people, like people who he doesn't agree with and doesn't think should exist, that makes him a very bad guy. But Sebastian, he is pure evil. I feel like a lot of people will be like, well, he is like part demon. He was ingested. He was given demon blood, so of course he's going to be evil. Sure, I'll give you that. I understand that he has demon blood in him and that is fueling some of his actions, but it doesn't negate that he did do these actions and I absolutely hate him for it. He is, some of the things he does is just plain, it's eek. It's very, very eek and I just really don't care for him. He is an awesome, awesome villain and I appreciate that, but it doesn't make me hate him less. The next person, oh my god, Godard from The Scythe. I don't even know what this is called. Like, what is the series called? It's something, but not Scythe. I hate Godard. Oh my god, I've never hated someone so much. Well, that's not true. I have a few other people in here that I hate more than I do Godard, but honestly, like throughout this whole trilogy, Godard was the one I just hated. A lot of the things that make me hate people are their actions and just their thought processes and the way Godard acted and the way that he had this ideal vision for how the world should be, in the sense that these scythes should just be in control of everything and they can do whatever the hell they want. Yeah, no, I don't agree with that. I absolutely hated him, just how he gunned for people so hard. I don't know how to express it without spoiling it because there's so many things Godard does in here that is just so like honestly, he is just the worst person in this whole trilogy and I absolutely hate him. I hate Godard and he can just go burn in hell. That's all I can say. The next person on here, President Snow from The Hunger Games. So I am currently reading The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. That's a whole other video, so I'm just not gonna talk about that, but I absolutely hate President Snow. No matter what I read in the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, I hate him. Anyone who can condone the Hunger Games and just hope that it keeps going and going and going, like, honestly, no. The Hunger Games is like the worst thing that could ever happen to the human being world. Like, it's just pure evil. It's just honestly like condoning murder, honestly. It's not doing it yourself, but you're enjoying it and getting entertained by it and betting on it. So the fact that he is President Snow and he just condones this and just like keeps trying to fight to keep the Hunger Games going, no sir, you are just pure evil and I hate you so much. So the next people, the Dursleys from the Harry Potter series. I feel like people can redeem themselves, and throughout this series, definitely Vernon Dursley and Petunia Dursley, they are not redeemable. I could see for Dudley because he was just acting the way that his parents did, and honestly, I feel that kids are influenced by their parents a lot more than anything else, and possibly maybe Dudley can redeem himself. Petunia and Vernon though, no. They will never redeem themselves. They are honestly just, I wouldn't say evil because there's some people on this list who are actually pure evil. Hint, hint, Sebastian. The Dursleys are just so, I don't know how to describe them because they're just so abusive. Like, you can really see what fear can do to people, like, honestly. I don't think they were ever good people, but the fact that they will lock their nephew in the cupboard under the stairs, and then like as soon as they realize that, oh, we're being watched by the wizards, then they give them a room. No sir, that is not okay. You, no matter what you do after you're getting caught doing what you're doing, you're still not changing. Like, they don't change at all. Vernon and Petunia do not change. And honestly, Dudley's going down that same path, but I can't remember in the last book if like Dudley does defend him, which I think he does, but I might just be projecting onto like the scene that was taken out from the Deathly Hallows Part 1. But I'm pretty sure like Dudley starts to get a bit redeemable, but Petunia and Dursley do not, because honestly, they're just so fucking bitter. And honestly, Petunia is so bitter because she's just jealous. Like, she wants to be a witch too. Like, she's a bitch, but she wants to be a witch as well. So she's just a bitter asshole. And Vernon is honestly just an abusive asshole. And I just hate both of them. And they can honestly just die for all I care. So yeah, I do not like them. I hate them. The last person. This person is probably the person I hate the most out of all these people, which says a lot. Dolores Umbridge. Out of all the evil in Harry Potter, Dolores Umbridge takes the cake. Voldemort, in his own way, he has a reason for being who he is. He was born in such a gross and disturbing way and was given no shot whatsoever. Dolores Umbridge, though, holy mother, she is the worst person throughout this whole series. Like, that's saying a lot. Considering Lucius Malfoy, considering all the other Death Eaters, she is the worst because she enjoys hurting people and she has really no reason to. Like, absolutely no reason. I don't even know what her actual beliefs were. I know she didn't like muggles and she didn't like muggleborns either. So like, obviously she has the same thought process as like Voldemort and all the other Death Eaters, but she's not part of that. But she's just honestly a terrible person and I absolutely hate her. She just deserves to rot in hell and never come out. Okay, so those are all the characters I hate. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys agree with any of my people I hate down below, or if you have other characters that you hate, let me know down below as well. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you have not yet. I do post every week, and I'll see you guys next video.